Hello friends, welcome to SahuStudies. In this video, we are going to see date function in Scala. So in this video, we are going to see three date function. One is current date. It is used to get system current date. This is the date format. This function is used to format date in a specified format. I will show you how we can use date format to format the date into a specific format. This toDate function is used to convert a string into a data type, into a date type actually. So suppose you have a data frame and the date column in that particular data frame is of a string type. We, with the help of a toDate function, we can convert into date type column. So what I'm just doing in this exercise, I'm importing all the required variable. I'm creating a data frame with the help of a spark.range function. Once this data frame gets created, so what I am just doing, I am creating a column with the help of a with column name, and the name of the column is current date, and here we are just getting whatever the current date of the system with the help of a current date. Again, we are creating this column and populating with the help of this date format function. So what it will going to take? It will going to take date in this format, and it will going to format date in this specified format MMDD and YYY. The third column is AP new format date. So what I am going to do, this is a string type date. I want to convert this string type date to the date type, and the format would be DD, MM and YYY. And once this three data frame gets created, so what I am going to do, with the help of a show function, I am going to display the content of these data frames. So let's see how these three functions generally work in Scala. So let's go to the Databricks. Now let's create a notebook. Name this notebook as date. Connect this notebook with our running cluster. Now let's copy the code which will going to import all the required libraries. So I am just copied here. Otherwise, I have to write it, which will going to take some time. But I have copied it. That's why it will not going to take time, right? It will going to save some time. It is taking some time, so let's wait till this command completes. Okay, so all the required libraries are available in this notebook. So let's create a data frame. Let's create with the help of a spark.range. Okay, and we are going to create only 10 records in it. So this data frame gets created. Let's display the content. We can see there are 10 records present in this data frame. Now let's create a data frame. Okay, sorry, not here. AP current date DF. And how we are going to do it? We are going to create a column with the help of a with column function. The name of the column is AP current date. And how this column is going to populate the value? We are going to populate the value with the help of a current date function. Let's run it. So what I'm just doing, I'm just creating a column with the help of a with column data frame, and I'm populating this column by taking the current date value from the from the system. So let's display this data frame. We can see here this AP current date column has been created, and how the data is getting populated. So it is getting the current date and it is populating here. Let's see how this date format function going to work. So let me create another notebook, data frame. Date format df. Uh, let create me the column here. Dot with column, and what is the name of the column is AP underscore date format. And how we are going to populate the data? We are going to populate the data with the help of a date format function. Which date we are going to format? We are going to format the date which we have specified here, 2022.12.31. And in which format we are going to format it? We are going to format mm.dd.yy. Okay, this is a small yy. Let's run it. Let's display this. So, so what I have done here, I have created this column with the help of a date column function, and I am going to format this date in mm.dd.yyy with the help of a date function. So we can see it has created this column, and the format of date is this one, dd. This one is dd mm. No, what is the format? Sorry, month, then dd, and then YYY, and the format is this is having this dot. So we can also see this date column has dot value. So let's see how this two date function going to work. So let's create one more data frame. Let me create a column over here, dot with column. Name of the column is AP to date. And how we are going to how we are going to populate this column? We are going to populate to date, but it will going to take a string. A string will be taken with the help of a lit, and 31 12 2022. In which format we are going to convert it? dd mm YYY. So what is doing actually? So here this is a string and it is a date. So what I'm just doing, I'm converting this string to a data type. And what is the format of the date data type? The format is dd mm and YYY. And this format date we are going to populate as a value of this newly created column. So let's run it. Let's display this data frame. We can see one column gets created, AP to date column. Let's see what is the scheme. We can see this AP date is of date column. So what we have done here, so this is a string actually, okay. This date is string. We have converted this string in to a date type we in this specified format, and we have populated this column. So in this way, in this video we have seen how we can use current date function, how can we format a date with the help of a date format function, and how can we convert a string to a date data type with the help of a toDate function. Let's go to the PPT. Thank you. If you like content of my video, then please subscribe my channel, like it, comment on it, and press the bell icon to get notification whenever I add videos.